It's your boy Zay here, and Birdman Junior Stunner, Birdman, Baby Brian Williams have been telling people all weekend to put respect on him and Drizzy name, and I'm talking about everybody taking shots. Everybody's getting hit this weekend. Joe Budden took a shot. He told Joe Budden, "You ain't even built like that. Stop it." Shit, he was on Drewski line this weekend. Like, stop playing. You still want to play, huh? All that trolling, you gonna get it too. Charlemagne took some hits. You feel me? Birdman been on a rampage lately, right? And he did something like weird little, and I don't know if it was like an interview or he was on Clubhouse or it was a conversation that maybe Whack 100 just recorded or something. But he been disclosing all types of stuff. So one of the most craziest things he disclosed is that, you know what I'm saying, they was talking about Bad Bunny and all the money Bad Bunny is making and how he, selling out all these arenas and, going all this number one and stuff. Birdman coming in, Bad Bunny secretly signed to Drake. I don't know how true that is, but I'm not going to argue with Birdman. But shit, he's saying that man secretly signed to Drake. I don't know how true that is, but you know what I'm saying? That's what Birdman talking about. Then, you know what I'm saying? He come and hit it with the Gilly story. He was talking about some, yeah, Gilly, I ain't make no money off Gilly. He said, Gilly always talking about all this. I owe him some money. I said, I ain't never make a dime off Gilly. We was messing with Gilly. Gilly was cool. I thought he could rap real cool, whatever. He said he remembers they went to Philly. They like 100 deep. They in the store. He claims that Gilly let Beanie Sigel walk in the store, put his hand around him. He said, because if you remember back in the day, Beanie Sigel was the boogeyman of Philly. If he wanted, he was gonna take it. They said Beans came in there, put his arms around Gilly. Gilly go outside, Beans, he slap him, take his shirt, and walk off. And he said, Birdman said he lost all respect for Gilly at that moment, and he ain't never messed with Gilly again. He also claimed that Gilly ain't he ain't write nothing for Wayne. He ain't never wrote a lyric for Wayne, none of that. That's always a big thing too, that Gilly wrote for the Carter 2. I'ma say this. I'm not gonna say Gilly wrote it, but I'ma say this. My favorite Carter is the Carter 2, and none of them Carters, the first one or the third one or the fourth one, I think we might be on the fifth one, didn't sound like the Carter 2. Carter 2 is my favorite Carter. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if Wayne was just in a different bag then or if Gilly wrote it. You know what I'm saying? So Gilly reverse card jumps out and says, if this was, that first of all, he said, if he was such a bitch and he was a sucker, all that other shit, why it take Birdman all these years to say that? You know what I'm saying? Because he been saying fuck Birdman. If you know, Gilly has a serious hate for Birdman. He said he be saying fuck Birdman every other episode. If you watch A Million Dollars Worth of Game, he always say fuck Birdman. Wallow might come on and say he cool with Birdman. Wack might come on and say he cool with Birdman. But Gilly don't play that Birdman talk. He don't care how y'all feel about Birdman. He don't like him. You know what I mean? So he first says that. Why it took you so long to call me a sucker, a bitch, or all this other shit? You lost respect for me. Nigga, I say fuck you all the time. Then Gilly comes in there and he says, I generate more money than Birdman. Now I had to go look that up. I had to do some research because I said, damn, Gilly did just get $100 million deal with Barstool. And Gilly do got a lot of endorsements. Gilly got his own festivals, all this other shit, right? And who's really signed to Cash Money right now? Because if you remember, when Birdman had to pay Wayne, Universal said they would pay Wayne. They just wanted, Drake and Nicki. So they ended up over there, and then they ended up at Republic. So I've been starting doing my research. Seems that Birdman and Cash Money is also over at Republic now. Then you also got to realize he's talking about putting up $100 million for the Hot Boys tour. Now that everybody's free and well and outside, you know what I'm saying? Also, Birdman's still eating off all them old royalties. And off them old music and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Again, I don't know if he generating more money than Birdman. Maybe them YouTube checks is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Once y'all get me to 1,000 subscribers and get me 10,000 watch hours, I'll find out, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. Is Birdman going ape shit, just talking shit? Or is he really out here checking niggas and telling them to put some respect on their name? Like, comment, subscribe.